Hello, everyone, and welcome back for another episode of the Outdoor Adventure Series podcast, where we celebrate individuals and families, businesses, and organizations that seek out and promote the exploration, stewardship, conservation, access, and enjoyment of the outdoors. Visit El Paso is the sponsor of today's episode. El Paso is more than just a place on the map. It's where Texas begins. El Paso is a vibrant city with unforgettable sunsets and offers a unique blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. We are back at the OWAA's annual conference. We are in day 2. We just started our lectures today, our keynote, and today, he's been a busy guy. I have the pleasure of finally being able to sit down with Edgar Cazares. He is in charge of business development and if you don't know where Visit Chihuahua is, well, it is in Mexico. We had the pleasure of traveling to Mexico and meeting Edgar Cazares, and we're going to learn more about him and Chihuahua, Mexico, and that special, beautiful destination. So, Edgar, welcome again.
Hello, how are you? I'm very excited for being here with you in this interview to show you my great state of Chihuahua, Mexico.
Well, thank you so much, Edgar. And it's been many years since I had been to Mexico. I had friends that had a home, casa in San Miguel de Allende. My first time across the border from Texas, and we had the pleasure of traveling to this beautiful destination on Thursday, because we got in on Thursday. And tell us a little bit before we talk about the destination, a little bit about your work and role with Visit Chihuahua as a destination.
Yes, well, my name is Edgar Cazares. I work in Chihuahua. We take care of all the promotion of the state of Chihuahua, participating in many events and showing the people how great is our state. I take care of the promoting the travel agencies and media to showing with fam trips and participate also in fairs, conference, and other nice activities here on the border. I live in Ciudad Juarez, but I take care of the north of Mexico. The north of Chihuahua, I mean. The state of Chihuahua is the biggest state of Mexico, so we divide in different regions to promote the different attractions of the state.
Okay. And when you were on stage yesterday to introduce yourself, you sponsored part of yesterday's festivities. Just going over into this small part of northern Chihuahua, but you were mentioning a lot of other beautiful areas that it's like, wow, we could spend weeks in Chihuahua and just see all the beauty. Can you briefly describe what some of those areas were that you were sharing with us yesterday?
Yes, of course. Well, as you can see, the state of Chihuahua has different lands, desert, savanna, and also the big Sierra Madre Occidental is connected with the Rocky Mountains of Colorado and the north of the United States. It's a very complexity geological with great canyons and also very important thing that also in the north of Chihuahua we have archaeological sites like Paquimé. You saw the culture of Mogollon and Asasi that we are combined with the south of the southwest with the USA, New Mexico, Arizona, and of course our principal biggest city of that culture was here in Chihuahua. So we have other canyons in the other part of the desert with Presidio and Ojinaga, and of course the center of Chihuahua we have the region of Chihuahua capital and the oldest cities of the state. That we call them the root of Villa, because we have a lot of history there about the Mexican Revolution, also the independence, many story things happen in our state that we're important for the country because we contribute a lot of great history. Like I mentioned the Mexican Revolution, and also the part of the culture that we have with the Tarahumaras, that right now they're very famous because they're very good runners. They participate in important marathons around the world, in Spain, in Alaska, here in Canada, in other places, because they run on the canyons, and it's very impressive about their culture. Also, it's very interesting about the cosmovision of them, because many people ask why these people they live on the canyons, in some caves, and it's very questionable, like why they do that, why they not here working in the cities, and they still conserve their traditions and all that. And as you can see, we have many things about the tourists of Chihuahua. We got history, we got culture, we got, of course, these great lands that we have here in Chihuahua. We have the tallest waterfall of Mexico. Its code name is Basasiachi. It's 245 meters. Okay. Also, there's another waterfall, but only appears in the rain season. It's like 600 meters. I don't know how it's
Yeah, I think it's about 1,800 feet high.
okay. So Chihuahua is impressive. Chihuahua is a great state. They have a lot of attractions in the north of Mexico, and also our principal product is the train Chepe, the Chihuahua Express Pacific.
How long have you been with Chihuahua?
Working 22 years. I've been working. Yeah.
22 years. Well, I have to share with our listeners, except for a little gray hair up here, he's like a kid, looks like a kid, like 20 some year old young man. So you have been in the tourism industry for a long time. What keeps you in the industry working?
Well, the first of all, I love my country. I love Chihuahua. I love my city, Juarez. And well, I started international relations, but the activity of tourists was a big passion for me. I do a lot of things in the tourist department. I worked there 18 years from the government, tourist office government, and the last 3 years, no, 4 years, from here's the promotion at Chihuahua branding from all the promotion of Chihuahua. So I participate in programs of training for the companies of the tourists, teaching the tourist culture, how important it is to receive our tourists in our state of Chihuahua, and many other things that I try to remember. But right now I'm doing FAMs. I'm taking care of the FAM trips, to taking media, from the media of gastronomy, sports, in landscape, outdoors, of course, and with especially with a travel agency I worked for.
Excellent. When Visit El Paso approached you and invited you to participate in the planning and execution of this event, what was your thoughts? Because this is an important conference for the Outdoor Writers Association of America, OWAA. El Paso has been, the planning of it has taken place over a number of years. And when they first approached you and said, would you like to participate and host an event for us? You're sponsoring part of our festivities here at our venue in El Paso. But what was it like on your thoughts when they invited you to participate across the border?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question, because let me tell you something. Juarez and El Paso, we share a binational culture. Many people in other places in the south of Mexico, or in the interior of the United States, we think that the borders, they're very conflict. I don't know, that we hate us. I don't know, all the strange things that they say. But no, people, we have a good relationship, really. We are sisters, brothers, and we share our culture, our style life, and of course the economic development that is very important. That dynamic. And for the tourists, we're in the tourists, we promote like 2 cities, 1 destination. So every time we're excited to participate, when El Paso, Texas, visit El Paso, tell us, hey guys, we're going to make this. Of course, we're going to participate. And the same they do. Like, we're going to receive the travel agencies from Mexico City, Guadalajara, Monterrey. Please visit El Paso. Come to promote and invite us to your city. Of course, let's do a farm trip. So we have an excellent relationship in this from the tourism economic development.
I love that, and I was excited to be able to not only again come to El Paso, but to venture across the border and see some of the beauty in your country. Now, you and your team took us a little ways inside the Chihuahua, but this is a beautiful venue that you shared with us. Tell us more about where you took us and what the event entailed for us this past Thursday.
Okay, well, talking about with the invitation to visit Mexico, we went to the Samalayuca Dunes. This desert belongs to the Chihuahuan Desert. The Chihuahua Desert is the biggest desert of North America. It is New Mexico, Texas, Chihuahua, of course, Coahuila, Durango, Zacatecas, Nuevo León, all that states of the south of the United States and Mexico. They're the Chihuahuan Desert. But there we have a very interesting sand dunes. It's around like a 1 kilometer around the dunes. Right now is a protecting flora and fauna territory of sand dunes. But let me tell you something. It's very interesting because they film some movies like Conan the Barbarian. Yeah, that's the second one. Yeah, they have 3 movies, I think. And the Dune, like the 80s, not the new one. And well, we have that great experience to show you a little things about the state of Chihuahua, like the products of Samalayuca. We show you some wines from the north of Chihuahua because yes, we produce wines here in Chihuahua. So we show you the tasty of sotol. Sotol is the alcoholic drink of the state of Chihuahua, like tequila in Jalisco, or bacanora in Sonora, mezcal in Oaxaca. So we have also our own alcoholic drink. And we show you also some Tarahumaras. They were selling some arts and crafts and they show you the culture about why they dress like that. And also we do sport things. We do sandboarding. We do racers. We did ATVs. And after all the activities we're doing here, there in the sand dunes, we have an experience of meditation to connect with the nature, of course. That is very important. I know you did many activities and that day, I didn't know that. So you were kind of tired, but you guys I saw you very excited to feel the experience of the Mexican dunes. And after that, we went to a restaurant there in the Samalayuca Dunes. It's a sotolera. It's a restaurant with the thematic of the sotol. And they have a good, very, very meal, delicious. We call that chamorro prensado. It's like it's the pork leg. So with Anaheim chile. Well, we call that chile chilaca in Mexico or chile California. And with the cheese of Chihuahua. The Chihuahua cheese is very, very delicious. It's very famous in my country. They call Chihuahua cheese, of course, or queso Mennonite cheese. And it was a great experience, huh? What do you think?
I thought it was a great experience. The meal was fantastic, and the just the flavors was very very good. I definitely could have sat and ate a little bit more, but it was excellent. And what I love too is the restaurant catered to many of the food specifications of our members, whether you're gluten free, whether you're vegetarian, and so very accommodating and very friendly. And that's the one thing I noticed. Everybody on your team and the folks that are involved with basically carrying out this event were very nice and welcoming. And I think you guys did a fantastic job. And I one thing I can guarantee you, there will be a lot of written product coming out of this event for the OWAA. This podcast will probably be up in maybe a week or two. Once I get back, I catch up on my sleep, and I'm really excited to be able to share this with our listeners. So when they do venture to this part of Texas, West Texas, and they're not just going to want to visit El Paso, but they're going to want to visit Juarez and Chihuahua and see the best that it has to offer. So, Edgar, I really appreciate you taking the time to chat with us today, and thank you again. You know, your great peers and the team that are in charge of your organization for sharing you with us at this event. And you are a fantastic ambassador. The folks that work with you are fantastic. And before we head out, though, if there is a website or social site that you would like our listeners to go and visit so they can learn more about Chihuahua and the Chihuahua, the Samalayuca Dunes, where are the best places for them to go?
Yes, I want to tell you something. Please visit our website. We have social media, Instagram, X, Facebook, and also our webpage is visitachihuahua.com. And also you look, searching Google like Chihuahua. Why we call Chihuahua? Because it's an expression like Chihuahua.
I love that. And it's like, if you have an Chihuahua t-shirt that will fit me, because I'm a big guy, I thought I loved your t-shirts, Chihuahua. That was perfect. Edgar, thank you so much for sharing time today, and I look forward to conversing with you more the next couple of days here at our conference. And again, you guys did a great job, and everybody, we may have been sleepy, but we all enjoyed ourselves. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm very glad that please visit the border with El Paso, Texas, and Juarez. Really, we have many attractions. It's not the news that you saw, like it's kind of dangerous. No. We have a good operator that can take you to the great museum. We have a lot of history, great adventure of the desert, and come.
Fantastic. Well, again, folks, I hope you enjoyed this short episode of our podcast with Edgar Cazares. He is with Chihuahua, and just a wonderful opportunity to kind of get to know folks that are helping to make this a stellar event. We will chat with you soon. You can visit us at outdooradventureseries.com, where this episode will be published. You can find us on our LinkedIn and Facebook pages. We are also on YouTube and Instagram. And of course, you can listen to this episode wherever you get your podcast from. Okay, folks, again, I want to thank Visit El Paso for sponsoring this episode of the Outdoor Adventure Series. Of course, you can visit the El Paso website at visitelpaso.com. Okay, folks, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, go out there, have a phenomenal day, and we look forward to having you join us on a future episode of the Outdoor Adventure Series podcast. Take care.